Nintendo's Player's Choice, a price war that changed gaming. Have you ever picked up a classic Nintendo game and thought, wait, why is this so cheap? Well, in the 90s, Nintendo launched Player's Choice, a bold pricing strategy that wasn't just about affordability, it was about survival. In a time when Sega and PlayStation were heating up the market, Nintendo made a move that redefined how we buy games. Today, we're diving into the story of Player's Choice, the price war that changed the gaming world forever. Let's rewind to the mid-90s. Gaming was evolving fast. Sony had entered the scene with the PlayStation, Sega was still swinging with the Genesis and Saturn, and Nintendo, they were gearing up for the Nintendo 64. But there was a new kind of pressure, not from graphics or power, but price. Competitors began discounting older titles to keep them selling, and Nintendo, known for premium pricing, they needed a move, fast. In response, Nintendo launched the Player's Choice label. Any game that sold over 1 million copies would get re-released, a golden badge and a slashed price tag. We're talking big titles like Super Mario 64, Mario Kart 64, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. And the best part? They were often sold for $19.99 instead of $50, $60. That was huge for families and younger gamers. This wasn't just a sales tactic, it was a reputation play. Nintendo positioned themselves as both a premium and accessible brand. It helped extend the life of games, cleared out inventory, and introduced new gamers to legendary titles without breaking the bank. Meanwhile, Sony took notes. Later, we'd see greatest hits for PlayStation titles. Same idea, same goal. Player's Choice essentially created a blueprint for budget gaming labels across the industry. Of course, not everything was gold. Collectors didn't love the Player's Choice versions, the yellow borders, altered box art. To some, it made the games look cheaper. Others felt it devalued their originals. But from a business perspective, it worked. Even in the GameCube era, Player's Choice returned, keeping classics like Smash Bros. Melee and Metroid Prime in circulation long after launch. It was a move that helped Nintendo stay in the game, quite literally. Fast forward to today, you still see echoes of Player's Choice everywhere. PlayStation's greatest hits, Xbox's platinum hits, Nintendo Selects, the spiritual successor on the Wii and 3DS. They all owe a little something to that bold idea from the 90s. What if great games got a second chance? And in the age of digital sales, that concept has only grown. So, next time you find a classic Nintendo game on sale, remember, you're holding a piece of a price war that shaped how we buy games today. Did you ever buy a Player's Choice game as a kid? Or maybe you hated the gold label? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you enjoyed this retro dive into gaming strategy, give us a like, subscribe, and power up that notification bell. Here in Byte Back, we bring tech and gaming history to life, one pixel at a time.